Is AI the new weapon in the hands of terrorists? It's Monday, August 26th, 2024, and you're listening to episode 101 of Yay Space, the Tech Review. I'm Tarek Madani Mamlouk, your innovation engineer, bringing you the latest and most pressing stories from the tech world. Everyone is using AI, and so do terrorists. Here's what you need to know. Islamic State supporters are increasingly using AI tools for propaganda and recruitment, raising serious concerns about the adequacy of current safety measures. AI-generated content, including videos and chatbots, is being exploited to spread extremist messages and potentially recruit new members. Experts warn that the rapid release of AI models without proper safeguards is creating new risks, with terrorist groups already finding ways to bypass existing controls.
And now, this.
The intersection of AI and terrorism sounds like something out of a dystopian novel, but it's a reality we're facing today. Islamic State supporters are starting to use AI tools to boost their propaganda efforts, and the implications are pretty terrifying. What we're seeing here isn't just a few extremists with a laptop, it's a systematic attempt to exploit the power of AI for recruitment and spreading their ideology online. Just a few months ago, after a brutal Islamic State attack on a Russian concert hall, a video surfaced online featuring a man in military gear praising the assault. This man wasn't real, he was AI generated. The video was traced back to an IS supporter who used AI to create this disturbingly realistic content. According to experts, the quality of this video was a cut above what we've seen before, showing just how sophisticated these tools have become. This isn't just an isolated incident. Groups like IS and even far-right extremists are increasingly testing the limits of AI on social media. We're talking about AI-generated propaganda, recruitment chatbots, and even AI-driven planning for attacks. And while tech companies have developed some safeguards, it's clear that these measures aren't keeping up with the pace of innovation. The scary part is that AI isn't just making propaganda more polished, it's also making it easier to produce at scale. Imagine an army of bots, each programmed to mimic real people, spreading extremist content across platforms like YouTube, Twitter, and beyond. We've already seen examples of this, with bots imitating dead or incarcerated IS militants to keep the propaganda machine running. The potential for these AI tools to automate recruitment and radicalization was very real, and it's growing by the day. AI is already deeply embedded in our financial systems, our healthcare, and even our personal lives. Adding AI to extremist propaganda efforts might seem like a shocking leap, but is it really that surprising? Just as we've seen AI transform industries, it's now being used to transform the dark corners of the internet. The next generation is going to learn early on that they can't trust anything they see online. With AI-generated content becoming more realistic and harder to distinguish from the real thing, skepticism is going to be a default setting. They'll have to question every video, every article, and every image they come across, because the line between reality and fabrication is getting blurrier by the day. This is where the need for content verification technologies comes into play. We're talking about a future where every piece of media might need a digital signature or some form of verification to prove its authenticity. The industry for verifying and signing content is poised to explode as trust becomes a rare commodity. We already live in a world where you won't just look at an image or watch a video. You'll check its authenticity tag first, just like you check the expiration date on a carton of milk. This shift is going to reshape the digital landscape. Companies that can provide reliable verification tools are going to be at the forefront of this new industry, and those tools will be as essential as antivirus software was in the early days of the internet. It's a whole new frontier, and it's going to be crucial for ensuring that AI, while powerful, doesn't completely erode our trust in the information we consume. The problem is we're not there yet. The technology to counter these AI-driven threats is still catching up, and the regulatory framework is even further behind. Right now, there's a huge gap between the rapid deployment of AI tools and the safety measures designed to control them. Companies are racing to release new AI models, often as open-source tools, without fully considering the consequences. And the reality is, we might not have a choice, but to hand over more control to AI, whether it's for managing our finances or protecting us from online threats. That's it for today. Thank you so much for listening to Yay Space, the Tech Review. If this was valuable for you, you should subscribe to us so that you never miss an episode. And as always, stay awesome!